we are gonna be making the most simple crock pot dinner. This is perfect for any family meals, especially on the days you don't not feel like cooking too much. So here at the bottom of our crock pot, we're starting off with 1 can of cream of chicken and 1 can of cream of mushroom soup, as well as this large bag of hash browns. So as soon as you have that in, I just mix it up a tiny bit, and then now we gotta get some seasonings. So every time you eat potatoes, I feel like you have to have some black pepper. It just goes so perfect and it seasons the dish so well. So we're gonna start off with some black pepper. And then this is my favorite seasoning to use for potatoes. We're gonna get some smoked paprika. This is just gonna add like a deeper flavor. It's not really spicy, it just gives it like a spice flavor. So go ahead and throw a good amount. We do have a lot of hash browns, so we wanna be very generous with the seasonings. Next, we're gonna pick up some garlic powder. And I just love having garlic powder in most of my meals, so I always try to throw in a good amount. But you can do as little or as much garlic as you want. And then to top everything off, we're gonna be doing some pink Himalayan salt. Once we have all of these ingredients in, we're just gonna take our spatula and we are just gonna mix everything around. We wanna make sure that both the cream of chicken and the cream of mushroom soup gets incorporated with our hash browns. And we just wanna make sure that we mix around all of the seasonings as well. I love making this crock pot dinner, like I said, especially on the days when I don't feel like cooking too much or I just want a nice, kind of hearty and warm meal. So once you have that all spread out, for our protein, we're gonna be coming in with some Swedish meatballs. So we're gonna be emptying the entire bag right on top. So go ahead and mix it around, make sure you nestle these in. And then last but not least, we're gonna be doing some cheddar cheese. So you can use any cheese that you want. I just like cheddar for this recipe. It goes so well with the cream of chicken and cream of mushroom soup. Should be sure to break it all up. And then I am gonna give it one last little stir around just to make sure that everything cooks nice and even. But as you can see, we don't have a lot of ingredients, but sometimes the simple meals are the ones that taste the absolute best. So just go ahead and scrape all of the edges, make sure that we mix everything around. I almost forgot a meatball in the bag. Once you have that in, go ahead and put the lid on, and this is gonna cook on high for about 2 to 3 hours. So this has been cooking now for about 3 hours, and you can see we got the meatballs all nice and cooked. The cheese is perfectly melted and the hash browns are nice and soft. So go ahead and just give it a quick stir around and unstick any of it that's stuck at the bottom. And then for one last final touch, I like grabbing some green onions, and we're just gonna cut these right in our crock pot with some kitchen shears, save on some dishes. And it's very important to add some green onions or any type of veggie right on top, just because this dish is a little bit heavy. So the green onions kind of break it up a bit and it makes it look a lot tastier as well. So once we're finished, it is time to serve. So just go ahead and grab a big spoon and get yourself a big portion. Oh my God, you can see the nice cheesy hash browns. I am so excited to see how this one tastes. So this is still very hot, but you know what? I am starving and this just looks so tasty. So for your first bite, you just gotta make sure that you get a little piece of all the ingredients. Get yourself a nice perfect bite. Cheers. There's something about cheesy hash browns that never gets old. Enjoy.